Hello friends, my name is Ruchi and I welcome you all to my channel Revision with Ruchi. Today, in the subject of governance, we are now focusing on the other important aspects like citizen charter, Sevottam model, social audit and e-governance. So now let us start with citizen charter. So what is citizen charter? Certainly citizen charter is an public statement which provide definition of or which provide us information about what are the services we can demand from the any organization or government organization. Second, here it is what should be the standard of that services, and third, what would be the grievance redressal mechanism. Then so this is a definition about the citizen charter. Certainly citizen charter, it is published by every organization which is having government backing or any government organization. So itself they mention about what kind of services we can expect from particular agency, a particular organization. So here such kind of this document, it is released itself by the organization. Second thing, so what would be the benefits of citizen charter? So benefits would be first empowerment. There would be an empowerment of people due to empowerment of people due to availability of any information. Second, this would bring transparency. Third, it would lead to accountability of the government agency. Then here it would bring awareness, as well as here it would provide the people or the government agency with this respect. Here there would be an people's participation, as well as that of civil societies. So transparency and accountability would lead to decrease in corruption. Then here let us focus on the other aspect of a citizen charter, that is the particularly the department. Here the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances have stated about what should be the standard of citizen charter, standards of citizen charter. So first, here it must be useful as well as it must be simple. Second, here it must be there must be awareness among the awareness about the uses with respect to the senior officers as well as that of the citizens. Then third, here even though it is non-judiciable, it is kind of promise. Fourth, here it needed to be reviewed, or there must be a feedback provision. So like here it must be reviewed or there must be feedback provision for around 6 months. And fifth, it is about there must be a separate citizen charter for every organization. Then here it is, these are certain broad framework or guidelines which have been provided by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances. Then here it is, let us focus on what are the issues with respect to the issues with respect to the citizen charter. First, here it is not in local language. So here it is been in a complex version is there. Third thing over it is there are lack of consultation. It is lack of consultation. Fourth, with respect to the citizen charter, it is the so here they resist, or all organization resist from resistance is felt, resistance from change is seen. Then apart from this, there is a lack of periodic review, which was itself advised by the Department of Administrative Reform and Public Grievances, but there is lack of review, that is periodic review. Then here it is the the officers do not understand, do not understand the reason behind it. So these are certain issues with respect to citizen charter. Now let us see the Sevottam model. So first here it is, what do you understand by the Sevottam model? So Sevottam itself, the word implies seva, and second it is Uttam. Seva, it is service, and it must be the best. So here the best service must be provided. So now first thing here it is that on what basis it is, on what thing it is been totally relied on. So first it is in a citizen charter, second it is the public grievance redressal, and third it is the capacity of service delivery capacity. So now here it is, the citizen charter must be implemented in letter and spirit. Second, here is public grievance redressal. So people must be aware of what are the sources, and the service which the service of public grievance redressal must be responsive. That it must be provided in limited time, or in short period of time. The complaints of people must be solved. Then it is the service delivery capacity. It is the capacity of the officers as well as that of an organizations must be improved. Second, there must be maintenance of an standards. So this initiative was being started in 2009, and after that those organizations which excel in the delivery of an service would be given the certificate with this respect or so here certification, it is kind of an certification scheme. So particular organization would be given a certificate of for giving the best service to the people. Then here the third point with this respect is our social audit. Certainly social audit is an important. We have listened about the social audit in MG Narega scheme. So what is social audit? Certainly social audit, it is just a process in which the people or those people who are on the receiving end, who are going to receive the service, are made aware about what? About the resources, public resources, which are being utilized for delivering service. So this is an social audit. So social audit, I can give a simple example, that example of an Gram Sabha, where the people of the particular village would itself audit the any kind of an infrastructure which is developed in that particular area. So this is known to be a social audit. So what would be the benefits of social audit? So first thing here, it would be that it would provide a proper monitoring would be there. Second, here it would increase the reputation of a particular organization. Third, here the policy makers would be aware of the needs of people. Then the fourth, it would be they can prioritize the demand. Then here it would bring transparency. Apart from the transparency, it would lead to accountability of the officers. And seventh, it is with respect to it would decrease the chances of an corruption. So these are the benefits with respect to the this social audit. And here there are certain parameters which have been decided that on that particular parameters the social audit must be done. So first, see here the parameters for social audit. So first thing, parameters, it must be an verifiable. That is, there must be certain benchmarks on which particular service or the service it is being provided, it must be checked. Second, it must be disclosed, that is the people must know about the social audit, the wide community must do the social audit. Third, it is with respect to the comparative. So comparative, it is there we can make, so there must be certain base mark on which we can compare particular uh, service which is provided. Fourth, here it must be done on a regular basis such that it become an particular process of that organization, like it must be done regularly by the organization. Fifth, it must be in multi-directional in the sense it should check what like example I can give from the environmental perspective, second from the social perspective, and the administrative perspective, etc. Then sixth, here it must be done in a comprehensive manner, that is it must check all the aspects that which particular community is affected more or less. And lastly, it is an participatory, that all the people must participate in all the people's not, but all the stakeholders who are getting this service must participate in it. On this basis we can write about the issues. So what are the issues with this respect? So first thing here with respect to the issues is that first, here they are not done on a regular basis, not regular, even though if they are done it is like a sample basis, not holistic view. So it's not an holistic view it is being taken. Third, it is with respect to the auditors. Auditors are not the experts with this respect. Fourth, here with this respect, it is the quality. So, or not quality, but any particular issue requires certain three or four things or initiatives to be work together. So here I can give you an example of an health. So from the perspective of the health, we have to focus on sanitation, then the availability of primary health centers. Apart from this, there must be an access to the doctors. This all the things when work together, they lead to betterment of an health. Then here the fifth point with this respect, it is the audit report. So whatever audit is been done, audit report, no actions are been taken on that part, no actions are taken. And then here so what should be the solution with this respect? Solution can be, first there must be an empowerment of people, that is awareness about the social audit. Then second, here increase the capacity of institution with respect to auditing purpose, or third party auditing must be, third party audit must be done. Then lastly, it is with respect to the proactive. So here there must be a proactive release of data, release of information. And lastly, with this respect, here there must be a provision of reward and punishment. So reward as well as an punishment to the officers, so they work up to the mark. So this is about the our social audit. Now lastly, let us move on the e-governance. So what do you understand by the e-governance? Certainly e-governance is we in a simple words we can understand that it is a confluence of IT, information technology, plus governance. That is government service, or all the services are provided to through the medium of computer or internet. So here so we can understand e-governance in simple terms in this manner. Second thing, what would be the benefits of this e-governance? So first, here it would here I can give you a simple example of our GST portal. So GSTN portal, it has been there. So this is an example, or whatever services we procure from the government or procure or we receive from the government through the medium of an online particular website or portal kind of thing. So what would be the benefits? It would decrease the time. Second, it would decrease the cost as well as that of an efforts, or it would be a more convenient way to do that. Second, here it is with respect to this e-governance. It would bring transparency. So transparency as well as the transparency would lead to an accountability, and accountability and transparency would together lead to decrease in chances of corruption. Then here it would expand the expand reach of government. Then apart from this, here it would lead to empowerment of people, empowerment through information. And third, here it would improve ease of doing business. So here we will see one by one what kind of e-governance facilities have been provided presently by the government. So first here, if we look at the government to that of a citizen, so there are four different categorizations. So first it is the government to the citizen. Second, it is government to that of a government. Third, it is with respect to the government to with that of an business. And lastly, it is with respect to the government to that of an its employees. So first here it is, and let us see what is government with the citizens. So as we know that different kind of services are being provided. Example, it is in land records are maintained digitally. You can procure which land belongs to whom. And here example can be given, and Swamitva scheme is there, and also the digitalization of an land records. Digitalization of an land record. It is national digitalization of land records provision. It is there. Second, it is with respect to, I can give you an example of an the provision of Aadhaar Mitra. Aadhaar Mitra chatbot. It is there. Then here it is in the same manner there is a provision of an DigiLocker, where through which you can get your information from anywhere or from any devices. Then apart from this, there is national digital health mission. As we know that we can procure our data with respect to health from anywhere. Then here this was the example with the government to that of citizens. Second, government to the government. So presently there are few initiatives in this direction. First, it is in finance public financial management system. It is there. So through which, so I will give you the example of this, that whatever funds which are allocated to particular ministry, so the whole path from the top of the ministry to that of a lower region to particular department as well as that of division, and lastly to particular organization which is going to implement that service to at the ground level. So this whole information, the money, the movement of money can be understood or can be monitored with the help of this PFMS, that is Public Finance Management System. Then the another with this respect is example of an Karnataka government. Karnataka government has the similar to this model. The Karnataka government have formulated a Khazane initiative. It would provide end-to-end automation of government treasury system. And then on the other hand, the government to business. On the government to business, there are many initiatives taken. Example like e-Kuber. So it cannot be included in the business, but it is in certainly initiative of RBI to sell and specifically it can sell the government securities. Then second, it is the e-way bill. As we know that online registration has to be done for this respect. In the same manner, there is a GST and portal for the purpose of like providing the returns with respect to the tax or GST. Then apart from this, there is also the initiative of an Samadhan portal with respect to MSME. It is working in this direction. So these all are initiatives with respect to the government to the business. Then on the other side, here it is in government to employee. Here certainly I do not have an example with respect to the government to the employee, but it can be done with respect to check or monitor. So many regional or state government have taken initiatives with this respect, that they can check and monitor where the about the progress of project. Apart from this, the data with respect to the particulars, the of with respect to the officers are been also available on this portal. Apart from this, the salaries and the other data with respect to the officers are been recorded in the portal or the particular website. So these are certain broad views with respect to the government to the government to the employee. So now here we end our video, as we have completed the citizen charter, Sevottam model, social audit and e-governance. So thank you friends for watching my video. I hope you like it.